Right now, no one really knows how Trump's executive order will actually work. It has loopholes that could allow separations to continue. It says nothing about the kids who have already been taken, and the whole thing might not even be legal. Plus, when they released the text, they spelled, and this is completely true, they spelled separation wrong. Guys, this is America. Speak English. Come on. But I mean, at least there's some hope. There's some reason for people to be hopeful. You know, in a way, I feel like now we can breathe. People stood up, they fought. 70% of the country was against this, and now there's been some sort of a result, which I guess is a relief, because this week, we weren't just horrified by seeing kids in cages. I know I wasn't the only one who was horrified with the fact that people were trying to defend this practice. And some people were shocked by the rhetoric, but the sad truth is we shouldn't be. We know from history that people have always found ways to defend just about anything. For instance, last week's big story was when Attorney General Jeff Sessions quoted a Bible passage to justify the family separation policy, which is a crazy thing to say, but it's not original.
Most folk who defended slavery were justifying it on the grounds of Christianity.
From the 1830s onward, Southern politicians began to construct an argument that slavery truly was ordained by God.
Yeah, that's what they used to say. Slavery was ordained by God. Make it sound like God was like, look, I don't want black people to suffer, but I gotta get blues music somehow, so you guys gotta take one for the team. And in the last few days, people were also shocked to hear Trump and his supporters fear-mongering that a lot of these adorable little kids would one day become hardened MS-13 hombres. You know, they'd be like, they come in as kids now, but it's only a matter of time before they join a gang. They always say it as if, like, joining a gang is just part of Latino puberty. You know, be like, Mom, my voice just cracked. And it's like, well, now it's time to deal crack, yeah. But again, this is nothing new. They're just dusting off xenophobia from way back in the 1930s, when Jewish children needed to come to America to escape Nazi Germany.
In 1939, a bill proposed special sanctuary for 20,000 children outside the quota. The Wagner-Rogers bill would become a litmus test for how Americans really felt about Jews. A cousin of the president, Laura Delano Roosevelt, commented, 20,000 charming children would all too soon grow into 20,000 ugly adults.
Now, there's a life hack for you. If you're gonna say something atrocious, pose with as many puppies as possible. Yeah, that's what Paula Deen should have done. She would have been fine. Yeah. Would have been fine until she deep fried one of them and ate them, but before that, fine. And then, of course, you've got the argument that was parroted by the Secretary of Guacamole herself. The argument defending the conditions that these kids have been living in, like this.
Children in DHS and HHS custody are being well taken care of. We have high standards, we give them meals, we give them education, we give them medical care, there's videos, there's TVs.
Wow, meals, education, what's anyone even complaining about? Except, you see, again, this is the same type of excuse that they used in the 40s to defend America's Japanese internment camps.
The Army provided housing and plenty of healthful, nourishing food for all. Special emphasis was put on the health and care of these American children of Japanese descent. Here they would build schools, educate their children, reclaim the desert.
They are not prisoners, they are not internees. They are merely dislocated people.
Oh, yes, they're merely dislocated people. Yes. Who dislocated them again? That doesn't matter, not important.